sequence of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Fielded at the 43. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ew.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Snap comes to Murray at 1. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Here's Murray. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Fielded just inside the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh, dang. Fuck.
Get out! Get out of my car! Get out!
Now Murray. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's done. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Cardinals have got it on cruise control.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Off the RPO, he completes it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Where do I click that at? What says reset new password? Blue striker.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Let's go.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Cards are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
No, that's it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. and now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, you're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Give to Hall running right. Bulldozes past him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have...
Ball has it knocked loose, and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw here. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Dang it. Disrespectful.
That is not the red shot out.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Breece Hall, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
What happened to that the barbecue lighter? I was in lighters, boy, I tell you.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Yes. Throw it back where?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now Murray off play action. And his throw here is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Big play there. 75 yards. And the Cards just continue to roll. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will not be returnable. To the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Hall want to give up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Check right. Hey, go steal.
They'll run with Hall. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Spike 60.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Powerful running. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hall again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Smith, red.
A give running right is Hall. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Here we go, set.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. He'll get that complete to Dell. There he goes, left side. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total dominate. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, Charles, just impressive in all three phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort, really well executed. Congratulations to them.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Come on, set. 1-3 rail.
And they take a knee. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Ready, ready.
And they will take a knee here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Oh, they'll try and sneak this. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he's able to get it out of there. Evades the tackler, and now some space. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
You've been out of the game too long. Don't worry.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Pushes him aside at the 45.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And I'm high, so I ain't react. Like, I just opened it. It would have been over. I ain't know nothing. Like, I ain't had no.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
But I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Arizona, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It smelled like a skunk. I don't know. I walked right back there and did not see that. My man, like, I just seen him walked up. I thought you knew. What? Oh, no. You supposed to tell me. You just sitting there watching the nigga walk in my backyard. What type of shit is that, though? Wait, you got somebody else coming? Nothing, no tip, nothing. You just let him walk right in my backyard and he did it confidently. Like,
Hey man, I hate to admit it, but I think I might kill you. So, my homeboy has finally found a woman that is worth it. Look, just like you said, we'll see. I'm not making any promise. So when are you gonna see your girl? This Friday. I'm taking her out to a little lounge off in Midtown. Man, are you gonna at least try to see out the pussy? Look, you gotta treat these women like queens, man. I know. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Let's go do another run. Come on, come on.
You were supposed to be taking me to lounge.
This is the lounge. The lounge for the dance floor.
I don't know. Let me see what's going on.
We were in a
I'm in my
lounge.
own room over here, and they really beat. I did none of this shit. Wow.
Okay.
I be in my own world. What are we going to do? Go put them garbage cans in the back. And then come here and just hold down me.
About what?
You being afraid of dance.
I'm freezing outside.
I could use to get it out.
But actually, I had to fix this place online. I always put my best foot forward.
He's your best friend?
But no one knows him in fifth grade. He's actually a little crazy guy, but a good person.
I don't think he likes me very much.
What? I think it just takes him a while to
Oh, I'm really mess around.
You're gonna have to take a shower and come up in here.
A lot of people don't know how to pronounce my name. Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Come on, pass. Come on, pass.
Are you guys close?
Man, that's okay. You heard me. That's the already. I gotta take a shower. I'm about to get him done up real quick. You heard me.
Yeah.
your idea to pull your dick out and then make it your girlfriend?
Everything. Everything in the garbage. Throw everything. Everything's down in the garbage.
All right, man. Look, all I'm saying is, I know you're gonna do what you gotta do, but watch your back. I hear you, boss. I'm gonna take it slow, trust. Please. Can I get back to my movie? Yeah, what are you watching? Foreign exchange, dude. It's crazy.
Damn, where the fuck did you still wake up? Like this shit going for about Come on, bro. Shot shower?
Earn 2% cash back.
Oh shit.
And
Oh, not as
like new
big.
glasses. Welcome to Bet MGM Live Dealer. All your favorite casino games, blackjack, poker, roulette, craps, and more. All on your phone, desktop, or tablet 24/7. Play with friends or make new ones at the table. Double down, JD. Chat with players and live dealers like you're at the casino. Now you're betting with the Kings Live Dealer.
Damn, I can blow everything. I'm gonna go throw this all in the garbage. I had to hit him with a little Bath and Body Works today. Help us all out. Fucking translator.
I love my job, but these kids are on my lap. And you know what?
Yo, what? That you lost your fucking mind? Dude, I know it's fast-paced, but I love her. Nigga, you don't know her. Young queen. She's about to turn you into a young queen. She really got you worked up. Just because you're afraid of commitment and don't want to play the field and don't mean that you can take your frustrations out on me. Everything I do. That's not what this is about. I know this type of shit. What's that supposed to mean? She's got a personality. She has and manipulative. That's not what this is about. That is not. You're gonna be my best man. Do I have my
And Sharon probably felt like him. Like everything, hair, everything, teeth, everything, man. Scrubbed his body about 50 million times. Find a hoodie.
I'm just happy to finally get this happy out of her. So much about something different.
We're happy to finally meet you too, Wayne.
About 2 years.